Once upon a time there was a kingdom ruled by a kind and wise king and queen who had an only daughter named Princess Lily. The princess was known throughout the land for her beauty, intelligence, and most of all, her magical ability to talk to bugs. Ever since she was a little girl, Princess Lily had possessed the remarkable power to communicate with all types of insects. Ants, grasshoppers, beetles, spiders, you name it, she could chat with it. The princess spent hours wandering her palace gardens, chattering away happily to the bugs who lived there. She felt a deep kinship with these tiny creatures and learned so much from their unique perspectives. The bugs loved Princess Lily as well, and considered her to be a very special human friend. One of Princess Lily's favorite insects to talk to were the butterflies that fluttered around the palace grounds. She would gently hold out her hand, and beautiful butterflies with shimmering wings would lightly land on her fingertips. Through her conversations, the princess came to understand how truly wondrous the life of a butterfly was. From their beginnings as hungry caterpillars munching on leaves, to their miraculous transformations inside golden chrysalises, to their glorious emergence with wings to fly, the butterflies shared these secrets with the princess, and she never grew tired of listening. The ladybugs were also very fond of Princess Lily, and would cling to her dress as she walked through the gardens. From them, the princess learned just how adventurous these small spotted beetles were. Though they appeared so delicate, ladybugs were actually brave explorers and voracious predators of plant-eating pests. The princess was fascinated to hear their tales of faraway places and daring feats. She came to greatly admire the ladybugs for their resilience and courage in spite of their tiny stature. Butterflies and ladybugs were only a few of the bugs that the animal whisperer princess could communicate with. She also befriended dragonflies, lightning bugs, grasshoppers, praying mantises, and all sorts of bees and ants. Each insect species had so many stories to share and wisdom to impart. For instance, the ants spoke of teamwork and community, while the praying mantises discussed patience and focus. Every day spent talking to the bugs brought new enlightenment and joy. The one drawback of her special ability was that Princess Lily sometimes felt isolated from normal humans who could not converse with insects. She longed to have meaningful discussions about the thoughts and feelings of bugs, but everyone else in the kingdom simply saw them as creepy pests. This made the perceptive princess feel sad and alone. If only there was someone who could understand her cherished bond with the bugs. Fortunately, salvation came in the form of a new gardener's boy named Osmond who was hired by the king and queen. Though shy and quiet, Osmond displayed wisdom and kindness beyond his years. And miraculously, he could also hear the voices of the insects in the palace gardens. Princess Lily was overjoyed to find someone who shared her unique talent. The two children bonded while chatting with caterpillars and listening to crickets chirp. No longer did the princess feel so isolated. Osmond became Princess Lily's dearest friend and constant companion. Together they learned the secrets of the insect world and worked to protect the bugs whenever they could. They convinced the queen to stop using harsh insecticides that poisoned helpful pollinators like bees. They brought special foods to hungry caterpillars and built shelters for cold ladybugs in winter. And day after day, they wandered the gardens having fascinating conversations with all the amazing insects that dwelled there. The years passed, and Osmond and Princess Lily grew up, but never lost their cherished ability. When the time came, brave Osmond rescued the princess from an evil dragon, and the two were married. After the old king died, they became the new queen and king. Together they ruled the kingdom with wisdom gained from their insect friends. Even as adults, Queen Lily and King Osmond set aside time to visit the royal gardens and have lively discussions with the loyal bugs who still lived there. Thanks to the kindness and teachings of Queen Lily and King Osmond, the kingdom entered an era of prosperity, creativity, and connection with the natural world. The royal couple taught their children and subjects to value small creatures and recognize the magic in everything. Their legacy lived on in generations to come, all originating from a curious princess who talked to bugs.